drift away.
Hi everyone, this is Dhruv and you are watching first lecture on Powershell series. In this journey, we will take you to the step-by-step guide of Powershell. Firstly, let me introduce Powershell to you. Whether you are an IT pro or in dev, Powershell is the strongest and most powerful management tool you have in your arsenal to take control of your network. See, first question that will come to our mind, why we use PowerShell when we have Python, C++, JavaScript and all. See, the concept is the world is moving towards automation. If you are in 2018, you will hear automation everywhere. It is everywhere. So when it comes to IT, most if you are working in an MNC or stuff, even if you have your own environment, you would surely be having Microsoft products. You might be using them, AD, Exchange, Office 365, whatever. So PowerShell makes you faster and more effective in controlling stuffs. Yeah, it is command line, but we have ICs for that as well. We would be working on command line for the first lecture, and after that we'll shift to IC. So yeah, it will improve your management skills. If you could see that the last point is GUI can't help you always, is it? Okay, some folks will say that no, I can do everything with GUI. What? When it comes to business challenges, GUI never, not always work for you. So, just for instance, if you have an AD, you are having, obviously you would be having Active Directory, and in that you have a case that for a particular OU, you want members of the particular OU, you want to increase their mailbox size. Gotcha, bro. This one GUI won't work, and I don't expect Microsoft to help you in that as well. It will, but sometimes, yeah, it's not like that I don't use GUI. Even I use them. Yesterday I was talking with my friend. He was asking why you want to teach PowerShell. For automations, we have scripts. I told him, no, my friend, it won't work. Large number of APIs? No. Actually, for automations to make the system smarter, we require interactive shell. Interactive in manner that it says try this, try that, explore, and you will learn. So I haven't created a slide for the procedure that I am going to follow, the process that I would recommend. So in this series, first 3-4 lectures, we will focus on the syntax, making you familiar with how the PowerShell things work, loops and everything. From the fifth lecture, we'll look into automations. For in fifth lecture, I assure you that you would be able, after fifth lecture, you would be able to create your own commandlets. Trust me. And after that, I will work on AD, Exchange and everything. If we get time, we will look into ServiceNow orchestrations as well. So let's start rolling. Okay, let's open our shell and start hooking it. And firstly, just for you all, go to properties. You can update them accordingly. I would prefer Lucida console font. Size could be around 18, fine, and you can adjust them accordingly, but just make sure that they just go out of the screen. And most interesting, the colors. Okay, you can give it a matrix look, that black on neon green over it, but I would prefer white over blue. So yeah, let's get started. So first thing, if you see that C uses Aditya, so I always prefer to open it as an administrator. Okay, yes. There are some commandlets that won't work, and it will work if you are an administrator. I haven't found any reason why we shouldn't run it as administrator. So yeah, use them. So what to do? We have open our shell. Many folks thinks that, oh, what's going on? So if you are a Unix guy or a DOS guy, just do whatever you like to do. Okay, my favorite one. Oops, sorry. Config hyphen. Oh, whoa, it works same. So let me clear screen. Yeah, clear one. Yeah. Okay. First thing that we are going to focus on, it's the help system. I saw it is most important stuff. You won't, as we move on, you won't find it interesting, but trust me, it is the most important and most fun thing. Okay, before beginning, let's do our tricky stuff. Just pay attention. We are going to update our help. Yeah, you can update your help system. So what will you do for that? You will type update hyphen help, and that's it. Center. Updating. You can add it. Ooh, don't make that sound. It's look interesting. So what's the importance of the help system? There are thousands of commandlets. Oh, we have a slide for that. That's right. Yeah, we have vast resources at our fingertips. We can't memorize, just discover. Okay, let it update. But one before that, just make sure that you have your help updated, or you can use the online versions. We'll show you that. But before that, just let me tell you what basically is required. In command lines, we have simple commands. We use them regularly. So to save our time, we convert them into a script. Okay, we don't want to run 10 commands in one by one. Just make a script and let it go. Now, as the automation has come, we parameterize those scripts. Okay, I won't run them for one file, another file. I'll just give you a parameter to it. Just open that, take that as parameter, and go. And the last step, we install them on 1000 machines. We are free. Let it do what it wants to do. Okay, I guess our help is updated. So let's start. Help has ability to discover stuff. Any commandlet. Okay, just show. It can help me with command that provide me with the something to do with services. Okay, we just type service. Just give me command that has something to do with service. Whoa, get service. Always just take a look at these names. Okay, first would be a verb and other would be a noun. So what process we usually follow? We look for the noun. I want to do something with services. Okay, I want to have something with name process. Could help me with that. Yeah. So process. So once we have a list of the nouns, by looking at the verb, we can just have them the command that we require. For example, we want that get service. I think it will fetches the list of all the services running currently. Okay, yeah, you were right. Okay, get hyphen help. We can just go like this as well. Sounds tricky. Asterisk here that we call star shift 8 is a wildcard. Wildcard just means that just go for look for the content that is inside, and doesn't matter at what position it comes. Suppose if I use like this G star service, it will give me the commands that ends with service in them. Okay, hit transform. Okay, fine. This get service, let it be. So get if you have look at this, this is the default help for get service. It has synopsis, syntax, description, what the command really does. What I basically like about get help, let's first clear that screen. By the way, for clearing screen you can use clear host, you can use cls, you can use clear. Basically they are the alias name. Is there a command that has alias name? Is it? Yeah, there's one command. Okay, let's search what it has for us. Whoa, aliases for different stuffs. Hey, do you notice change directly? This helps that CD for PowerShell, the DOS users, the Unix users, we have the same stuff. Change directory, CD, clear, difference could be easier for us. So if we go down, 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 down. Okay, we have something for get child item. What do you make of it? What would it will give us? Uh, Git. Let's explore. Actually, coding with partial is coding with. Whoa, it seems to be like handmade. Okay, for stopping that, what I did, I just press Control plus C. Okay, so ls is similar to dir for Unix guys. Okay, let's focus on get help. Get help. I'm looking for get service command. I have explored that. There are various options. First one is, let's see, detailed. Oh, did you notice that? I hope you haven't. We have a list of examples over there which just begins with the stuff that will probably get services, syntax, descriptions, parameter sets. We'll come to this stuff later on, but parameter sets this later on. But for the time being, what does that computer name do? I don't need to think. Just go down. We have parameter with the description and the lovely part, the examples. Just, I assure you, if you go to them, whenever you look for an example, these examples will somehow match or will be very close to your requirement. You know, sort objects, detailed, but the thing that I love the most. Okay, oops, sorry. Uh, while you are trying examples, you might find them, oh, where I missed that or stuff like that. So for that, we have this wonderful option, show window. Press. What it does, it provides that output in a separate window, and just go to these settings. You can choose whatever you want. Okay, just show me the examples. I don't want description, nothing. Just show me the examples. Okay, it's just getting copying stuff is easy over here. I can just check that. I don't have a mouse over here. Get help, get services. By the way, you can use tab. It's just autocomplete. And if you miss shift tab to roll back, and let's try this display name that has something to do with network, I guess. Okay. Oh, sorry. Let me tell you what actually happened. Display name is a parameter for get service. Get help will give you something like that, help. But when we are running command, we don't require that. So we have all the services that have network in them. Status name. Okay, fine. Let's explore another option for that. Get help. If you have an internet connection and if you don't have an updated help and you want, oh, I want to see the latest, most updated one. So just type online, and what it will do, it will take you to the page that has updated help for that. It's usually a okay, is basically a detailed or complete help that it is providing. Just look on for example is similar to that. There's one help called full help. It is somewhat different to detailed one. This is the full help. What actually the difference is, in that we have parameter with their usage. This is in this full help, it will tell you what kind of input it will take, position, type, information, basically information regarding the parameters will be provided in full help. So it's like that. And yeah, let's explore it a bit more. Get help first. Let's understand the concept, the syntax. uh okay, just give me, just let's have a detailed one. Okay, just move it a bit. Just see these three things: get service, get service, switch service. These are the parameter set. We called it the parameter sets. Okay, in these, why we have these three? What the basic idea of PowerShell was that if we provide that command, user will create their own command, use them, and forget. So what they basically did, they provide a list of parameters that you can use. See, if you look closely in this one, there should be some difference. Just okay, if you find that in second one we don't have display name. In the first parameter set we have display name, you won't find them anywhere. Where? Okay, dependent services. In this part, dependent services is unique. So somehow things are important. Things that really matters, you need to understand these. The parameters. The one with the hyphen is the parameter. What parameter basically does is just filter out your output. The way we showed you when we, that's why I always prefer, okay fine, this one. What it basically does, it's filtered out your results display name. I don't want to see the complete list. Okay, you have parameters for that. Fine. Do we have only examples? Yeah, we said that. Okay, we were looking into syntax. Fine. So just pay attention. If you notice that we have these square brackets, this is the type uh, within this chuhuhus. Yeah, chuhuhus. This less than and greater than symbol is known as chuhuhus. So a parameter accepts a string type, and the square bracket says that it can accept multiple arguments. Multiple arguments. Okay, was that get sources? Hmm, but let's just see. What's this? Okay, stop. Okay, now I want to give get sources hyphen name. We are searching. Let's look for this one. This one. Comma. Yeah, it's comma. What's that name? WS CSVC. This. Oh, sorry. My bad. Get sources. Let's go like. Okay, some will say we can do that with some. We have all the sources that are starting with W. You need to understand this stuff. W star wildcards will give you that. What actually array means. Just see. We have all the sources that name starts either with B or W. So this is the stuff that we need to understand. Where were we? Okay, simple source. If you give it notice, if you notice that each parameter is in square bracket, this means that they are optional. Optional in the sense that they are actually filters your output. If you want to filter on the basis of computer name, and in that independent sources or vice versa, you don't want to include them, you want to exclude them, it's all depend on you, your tricks, how you are filtering the output. And in this parameter set, if you are using this parameter sets, you need to have the display name. What's display name? Okay, let me show you. Get hyphen sources source hyphen display name. By the way, I press tab over there. Let's search for that. Okay, how many of you can remember that? Oh, I have searched with name BDESVC. No, I can't. Even if I can't remember that, I can't expect it to be learn that BitLocker drive encryption services. So I know there's one service that has something to do with BitLocker. It should be what? Doesn't have something to do? Oh, didn't provide that parameter. This yeah, I'll tell you why this didn't give any output. So we need to understand the concept of this stuffs. Okay, so where we I noticed something that if you see that there is no square brackets in the name, why is getting that special treatment? Okay, whenever the name of the parameter is surrounded by these square brackets, these one. These like this. See, computer name is not enclosed within that, so it means that you it's a positional parameter. If you don't provide a parameter, just we did, it will take name as a default parameter, first parameter as default. So I always prefer to type the parameter name because it would be easier for others to understand your script. And if you see your script after say a period of time, you won't understand what exactly I'm doing. So it is really important. So just go and explore any command. Let's say where were we something with, okay, I missed one thing, that just make sure that your version for partial version should not be less than 2 3. Latest one is 5.1 and 6 is going to be available soon, but for learning this course it should not be less than 2, at least not less than 2. Okay, so this one is done. I think you can explore it on your own. Get help. Okay, let me just introduce you to IC. I thought that I would do it in the next lecture, but just wait, it's lovely. This one I usually use this one. So before you can use all the commands over here. Just get help. Actually, this one is for running selection, and this will run the complete script. We usually require to test some of our commands, so we just do this. And if you want to test the complete script, just press this. Okay, let me just show you some filtering. The way I usually progress is I search for, this is the benefit, get process, give me some help bro, I require it. I press F5. Oops. Okay. No, I want to see the examples. Okay, it just doesn't matter. Get process. Let's run this. So let's see what we have. Fit. Okay. These are all the processes that are running on my system. Great. By the way, for CMD lovers, you can too. Tell me that you're not. You can. That's why I don't like this. Not bad. One's a calculator. Do you think it will work? Yeah. Why won't it work? Wait. Will is still available? See. Yes. It's one of my favorite stuff. Okay, so it's IC for you. You can run complete scripts, half scripts. These are the things that sets up your coding pane and the output pane. I usually prefer this one. You can save the files. The basic options, just go and explore, and we'll catch you next weekend. For the time being, thank you all, and try and exploring PowerShell. Get help. Once you are familiar with GitHub, in the next lecture we'll look into the detailed stuffs for each. We'll create stuffs. We'll begin with Hello World, and we'll take you to very advanced topics of PowerShell. So for the time being, thank you all and have a nice day.